For several months, I wanted to do a video focusing on my opinion of RT, the apparently independent news organization out of Russia, which you take the R and the T and you go Russia Today. The original idea being that, okay, this is the new Russia, and they have affiliates in other countries that focus on the supported viewpoints of the people of those nations as a gratuitous, whatever you call it, outreach program. And so you're trying to get your bearings on what they're doing and who they represent and who they're in support of and what's it's generally liberal. All RT shows are kind of like in opposition to mainstream, but having a real mainstream feel. And to those of us that are really in the know with, as far as we can go with research and really getting down to the gritty, you cannot then reappear into your look at RT without realizing something that's very glaring. Let's talk aesthetics. Here I am in my outfit with my rock wall behind me, okay? I don't insult you by having monitors and like a little flag down there that says RT or WP 101, you know. You know who you're looking at. You clicked on my channel, you know who you're going to. I don't have to remind you like you're an idiot. And then have it more in the background, and then like the person I'm interviewing right here is in a small box where the same person is big over here in a bunch of little boxes, and then to cut to cameras that pan through two other cameras that aren't being used. You ever seen that on RT where they go through and they're doing a zoom on the host and they go through two cameras that are not even being used? You know, subliminally ask yourself, well, why did they do that? Just to show off how awesome their studio is? And as far as these studios are concerned, that's millions of bucks. Just that room that those RT hosts stand in and talk to you in, and they're supposed to be on the fringe people, you know, giving you the news and the viewpoints that you're not getting because of the big fish. No. I want to like RT because I like a lot of their hosts. I like Alana and Abby Martin, some of the other ones. But there's something real wrong with this picture. Something real wrong about it. It's too slick. A lot of money goes into that. A lot of wasted money. I mean, wasted money. I mean, if they got money to burn like that, you think of Russia today, talking about a country that lost its ass. It's like, why are they throwing their money away on this news network that is just full of a bunch of shills? Why? It's like Press TV. It's like, is Press TV really Iran's? Is Russia Today really anything about Russia? There's a chance, no, that it's just the same old, same old. These countries get a kickback of some kind, so they look like they're the hosting nation. Do you see any of the interests of Iran in Press TV? Do you ever see anything with Russia? The funny thing, they don't even do this anymore in RT. They used to cut away to somebody that spoke in Russian in broken English. as far as their Russian correspondent chiming in on the English affiliate. Lame. Stupid. People just don't like that. They're like, come on, you're just ruining your own stupid thing. But I just watched a real dumb one where the English, the London RT guy is standing there in front of his multi-pronged monitored thing showing the guy he's talking to just bedazzled over 20 screens behind him while he's looking at the same guy in front of him, and you realize, what's the point? Why are you wasting all that electricity showing us the same guy over your shoulder here you're not even looking at, and you just pan past him and it's just for flash and just for show? This superficiality, and then they pan past your desk you're not even sitting at, and at no time in the segment are you sitting at the desk, and even if you were, people would be like, why? It's all so ridiculous. The ridiculous aspect of these kinds of things have got to alarm people. Just when it's just over the top stupid. You know, I go on about Alex Jones. Looking behind him, he's got monitors and junk going on behind him that don't have anything to do with what he's talking about. And it's just the superficiality of all that should clue you into what you're being bombarded with. This unnecessary nonsense. Not to mention the content. And geez, yeah, we're all tricked by a good-looking girl. I like Alana and Abby Martin. I love them. I just love them because they're girl. I just love them. Not just because they're good-looking girls, but I like their style and everything. But does it all come down to just it being nonsense? Really? I just watched this stupid thing where this guy in London's talking to a Spanish correspondent, and I'm just like thinking, geez, when Spanish is spoken in English, in bad broken Spanish English, it's the sound of stupidity. They always like da 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 da. They just sound like idiots. Just so many foreign languages. I just don't know what it is about them. When they brought into English, and they've got that little bit of lack accent to their own personal native language, they just sound like morons. And you just wonder, is that the reason? Like the subject matter, is it brought into that play? Sometimes they're doctors, and you just like Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor of California. Arnold Schwarzenegger sounds like a goddamned moron. He will always sound like a goddamned moron. And that is a reality. And that permeates, and it makes a difference in people's registration. And they go about their day, and they were told something important by a goddamned moron. And it's just the formula of all